Behind me is the $1 billion mega cruise ship Celebrity Edge. She's one of the most sophisticated and technologically advanced cruise ships in the whole world. And today, here in Sydney, we're going to be getting on board her and we're so excited.
Oh my gosh, this is absolutely stunning.
Because we're not going normal class, we're going first class. Our first time on Celebrity Cruises, where we're going to experience the high life and exactly what's included as we try all of the amazing cruise food, all of the secret suite-only areas, and much, much more. So come on and let's get on board. I'm on the edge of my seat. I hope you are too. Let's do this. Well, ahoy there, cruisers, and welcome to Sydney in Australia. We're on a train because we've got a train from our hotel here in Sydney all the way to the train station, which is right next to the cruise terminal. So it's super cheap, super easy, quicker than an Uber, which is really fabulous. We are so excited to get on board Celebrity Edge today. Like we said, lots coming along today. So let's make the quick journey to the cruise port and check in. If you want to check out any of our stuff we've done in Sydney and the other ports, check out our Patreon because we've been putting up behind the scenes and extra episodes on there. So that was very easy, guys. We arrived at the terminal in very good time. Very little lines. We just dropped off our luggage super quick. Then basically went through the retreat area. That's the suite area. So it was a bit of a faster queue, but there wasn't much of a queue anyway. Checked in super quick. Oh my gosh, other cruise lines could learn a thing or two from Celebrity and Royal. Normally, we know sometimes in dodgy ports it can be a little bit of a long trial, but it was so easy, guys. So quick. Basically paperless. You just do everything on your phone. Went through security and now we're boarding. Literally took 15 minutes. Very easy indeed. So let's get on the ship. I'm so excited.
There was basically no queuing at all. They really do have this whole process down to a T on Celebrity and Royal. I'm really excited. We love this type of ship and we can't wait because this morning, as we were having a walk around Sydney, we bumped into a few people who got off this ship this morning and they were singing its praises. So we are very excited indeed.
So that's it. We're on board now. We've done the muster drill stuff though. So we watched the muster drill video, safety video on the app, then visited our station and that's all done. So now we're going to head to the front of the ship up to deck 12 to go see the retreat area. So the retreat area is the suite area on board. There's a restaurant, some outdoor areas, a lounge and stuff, but first of all we're going to go for some lunch because we're very hungry. Let's go straight in and try the food, shall we? I'm excited to see what it's like.
So nice to be on board. The ship feels lovely and fresh. We love this type of ship. It feels very modern, but quite like premium at the same time. Real great balance of the two. So we're heading up to the retreat area. We're at the back of the ship, but the retreat is at the front of the ship. So it's a little bit of a schlep. Let's hope it's worth it.
So we're here, guys. We're finally on board this cruise. We've got to admit, this is our last one of the Australia series. So we were really looking forward to this one because we've treated ourselves to it because it is the most expensive of all of the cruises we've done so far in this series. So we've just came up to the Luminae restaurant. Like David said, it's at the front of the ship, but it wasn't that far of a walk actually. It was about 2 or 3 minutes. Super easy. Show your card to get in and all of that jazz. The restaurant itself is absolutely beautiful. It's really bright. Windows all down the side. We've got an absolutely spectacular view of the Sydney Opera House and all of the harbour just where we are sat as well, which is so nice. The crew seem absolutely lovely as well, and it seems very upscale and lovely in here. We've been given the menu and it looks very good. It's a lunch menu, so it's not as big as the dinner menu. And we've also been offered some bread. David went for the rye, I went for the sourdough, and the little butter in the shape of a rose. It's so cute, guys. So we put our orders in and we're super excited to try the food. We met a few subscribers coming in as well, and they were saying how good the food was. So we've got high hopes because it's already very good on Celebrity, so how much better can it get? I'm hungry, I'm so excited. The butter's so cute, David. Can we do this at home, please?
No chance. This looks beautiful, so beautifully presented. I went for the prawn ceviche and it's marinated in lime with onions, tomatoes, a little bit of a spicy sauce on top. He said it's kind of like a Mexican take. But this is not what I was expecting. The portions are huge, beautifully flavorful, really delicious, tastes nice, fresh and light, perfect for a starter.
I went for something a little bit unusual, the borscht soup or borscht soup. I think it's a beef short rib with some tomatoes, sour cream, a little piece of bread on the side, but it looks absolutely huge, guys. Oh my gosh, let's have a little try. I have to say the crew are really lovely as well. Keep coming around to check on us, and we get the posh water as well, which is fabulous. So when they ask if you want water, you don't get the tap water, you get the really fancy San Pellegrino, and the nice Evian water. Right, I'm gonna go try. Can't pronounce anything, can I?
That looks very wintry, Ben. It looks like something you'd enjoy on a hearty winter's night.
Ooh, you absolutely would do. That is very yummy indeed. Super tasty, very vivid flavours. Nice and bright tomatoes, lovely creamy sour cream, and the beef is absolutely delicious. It's got cabbage in there as well. Never heard of this soup before, but very, very good indeed. Super tasty. And that little bread roll, just delightful. So dinky and hand-sized. I love it.
So our second courses came. Again, it looks so beautifully presented. I went for the branzino fish and it comes on a bed of aubergine with some little potatoes on the side. I'm glad it's not huge as well because this is only a lunch, isn't it? Let's give it a go. Them aubergines are so tasty. Lovely piece of fish and it's nice and boiling hot as well, which is what I love. A really delicious main.
I went for something a little bit healthy, the Cobb salad without any blue cheese though, because one does not like blue cheese. If you're with me, let me know. I know a lot of you are, which is great. Looks really good, guys. It looks really, really big as well. Lots of chunky bits of chicken and bacon, so I'm going to get it all on my fork and have a little try. Kept the sauce on the side just to keep things a little bit healthy. It's like a minty sauce by the smell, so let's have a try. That sauce is intriguing, very unusual. But what is getting my taste buds going? These little pieces of bacon, they're like really big chunky pieces of bacon. Oh, they're super smoky. I feel like I've just smoked 3 cigars. Delicious. Sorry, that was a big piece of pork going down there, guys. A lot of chewing required, but really good. Nice eggs, nice tomatoes, super fresh, super light. Just what the doctor ordered. Very good indeed. Oh, what a lovely way to start off the cruise. That was a very nice meal. And we had a fantastic server, Vishal from India as well, which was so lovely, but very tasty. Really looking forward to eating all of the food in there. For dessert, we had the apple and berry cobbler, which was so yummy, and the milk chocolate mousse. Oh my gosh, it was delightful. Super light, super fluffy, not too rich, just perfect. Anyway, we're gonna go have a look around the suite only areas now. I think they're 2 decks above, so we're on deck 12 now, and I'm sure the lounge and the outdoor areas are on deck 14, so should we go have a little explore? I'm so excited to see what it's all about. Oh, so David, it's deck 15, not deck 14.
Deck 15, sorry. We're terrible tour guides. You're discovering all of this at the same time as us. So let's have a look at the suite only area. Got my key to the world, oh no, it's Disney. I've got my card ready to go. Wow, I'm really impressed with that retreat lounge. It's so big and it doesn't feel like a cruise ship. It feels something like an upscale hotel in there. Really, really nice space, comfortable, lots of different types of seats. You even had a little bar area where you can help yourself to soft drinks, teas, coffees, juices, waters, sodas, all that stuff. Looks like a really nice, lovely space.
Are you ready yet, David?
Yes, I'll be 2 seconds. I just need to quickly shave and then I'm ready to go. Does anybody else absolutely hate shaving? I've always struggled to find a razor that works for me, as I've always struggled with irritation burns since I started shaving. For decades, we've been told multi-blade razors is the solution, but where has that gotten us? 2/3 of men expect irritation when shaving, and let's not talk about the billions of plastic razors heading to landfills every single year. There is a solution, and that's where this week's sponsor comes in, because this is the Henson shaver, and it is a total rethink to shaving. Henson designed this razor with precision. The blade extends just 0.0013 inches past the shave plane. That's less than the thickness of a human hair. That means less flex, less irritation, and way more control. We've been using this our entire trip, and we can tell you the result. Less razor burn, less redness, less fuss. And it's not a gimmick. No subscriptions, no fancy strips, just a single double-edged blade that costs pennies. If you're tired of the status quo, do yourself a favour and trust us. Check out the Henson shaver. Your face and the planet will thank you. Visit hensonshaving.com/Ben and David and use the code Ben and David to get a free tube of shave cream with your Henson razor. Just be sure to add it to your basket when you check out.
Oh, so we've came up 1 deck, so I think that's deck 16 to the Retreat Sun Lounge, so the outdoor area. Holy moly, guys, I'm a bit blown away, to be honest. It is absolutely blooming massive up here. There are so many sunbeds, lovely areas to chill out and sit down. My gosh, it's massive. So it's basically 2 sides. So one side is like lots of lounges and things like that, and comfortable seating areas. And then you go through to the very front of the ship where you have a pool and a large hot tub. You've got a little cafe as well, and a bar which does snacks as well, which is really cool to see as well. And it's just really nice. You've got that beautiful pool. Oh my gosh, it is honestly probably one of the best suite areas that I've seen on any ship. It's absolutely massive. I am thoroughly impressed, guys. I can't wait to spend some time up here. It I'm really shocked at how nice this is. It's very lovely indeed. Very quiet at the moment as well, so we got to film everything whilst most people aren't on yet, but this looks like it's going to be an absolute pleasure to spend time here in a nice dedicated area just for those sweet guests. Wow. I'm feeling very lucky, guys. I'm super excited about this cruise. It's a 10-night cruise. We're going up to the northern coast of Australia, so places like Cairns, the Great Barrier Reef. We're going to Brisbane and we're going to Whitsunday Islands. It's going to be fantastic, so make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for all of our adventures, because we're going to be covering everything and we can't wait to take you along with us.
Just look at this incredible view. It is amazing and I still can't get my head around it. Seeing the famous iconic Opera House, incredible, absolutely incredible. We actually had a chance to go inside there while we were here in Sydney. Those videos are on our Patreon channel, but it's just such an incredible view to be on a cruise ship right in the center of a city. I can't think anywhere else in the world where you get such an iconic view from the cruise terminal. I mean, I know Southampton has the IKEA, that's iconic in itself, but this is slightly better. The lovely thing about the ship is that it's so unique. There's not quite another cruise ship like it. Like every single area is quite quirky and unique, especially the magic carpet, which is a really cool space that transforms. It literally goes between deck to deck and becomes like a restaurant, a bar, a lounge, depending on what they're using it for. Now, we've tried to get into this restaurant twice before on our previous celebrity cruises on the Beyond and on the Apex, but it's always been cancelled due to bad weather, so we've booked it again. We were hoping that the weather's going to be good, and fingers crossed we could be able to dine in here on our cruise.
But yeah, really nice, and we're meeting so many of our lovely subscribers on board as well, who are all very much looking forward to the 10 days ahead. So yeah, let's go have a look around some more and see what else is on the ship, shall we?
Wow, it is so pretty in here. Slightly different to the other types of ships. This area is really the big area that's different, where the bar is off to the side. I don't know which one I prefer. I quite like this layout, but the most impressive thing on here is that Christmas tree. Now, this is the third cruise in a row where we've seen the Christmas decorations, and I have to say, Celebrity, you've done it bigger and you've done it better. That is the most impressive tree we've seen so far on this trip.
Ooh, guys, and they've got this crazy, freaky walkway, which they have on all of the Celebrity Edge class ships. This one's very strange. It's like metal legs and walking through the forest of brass or something. Very strange indeed, but super quirky. And I do appreciate things like this as well. It is very cool. But yeah, let's go and have a look at what's at the back of the ship, because it's got something really cool that we like on this type of ship as well. So the very back of the ship is Eden. Now, this is one of our favorite spaces. It's like a multi-venue place, which is really cool. So you can see entertainment here. There's a bar here as well, and often shows as well, and some amazing views across the back of the ship, especially whilst you're at sea. But it's a really lovely space to come and hang out and chill, and again, very unique. It's nothing like we've seen on any other cruise ship. Just a lovely space. One of my favorites on board. Oh, honestly, the more we walk around this ship, the more I'm thinking I absolutely love it. I really do. I know we've made that clear on the other ships that we've done that are very similar, but it's just so lovely, guys. I love the big coffee shop, the huge bar where they do all of the flair, which is kind of all of the drinks dance that they do as well during the cruise. But it is a really nice ship. Lots and lots of places to eat as well. 3 main dining rooms. You've got the buffet, lots of quick service places, yummy treats at the coffee shop, food everywhere, a couple of specialty restaurants as well. We're going to be trying it all, and I'm super excited, but the time has come for our cabin tour. Let's go see our suite. We're in a sky suite here on the Celebrity Edge, and I'm excited to see what it's all about. So let's head up and have a look around. Very excited to take you.
The travelling circus has arrived, Ben. Our 45 bags are here. We're very excited.
Guys, you don't even want to know how many bags we've got with us now. We are collecting bags after this trip.
Well, the one good thing is they're all from 4 different bag manufacturers, so we could probably do a comprehensive review after this. Anyway, should we have a look at our cabin? I'm very excited to see what it's like. Do you want to go in, Ben? Are you ready? Well, ahoy cruisers, let's show you around our suite, our sky suite here on the Celebrity Edge, and I'm really excited to see this one.
Cabin 11197 on deck 11.
Yeah, there you go, guys. Okay, let's have a look around first. Are these lights on?
I think the lights are already on, so it's quite dark at this part of the room.
My gosh, that is dark. That's really dark at this end of the room.
It looks quite bright on camera because our camera does a good job, but it is quite dark up here, guys.
Yeah, anyway, let's have a look around. So, I think I'm guessing this is the wardrobe space here. Huge wardrobe space. And ooh, I love it, guys. I love it when you get a nice robe. I feel very, very fancy schmancy.
Oh, they're fancy robes, David. I like the grey ones. They're lovely.
They are quite lovely. And we've got the slippers at the bottom as well.
And an umbrella.
There we go. More gifts for the family, if you know. Every cruise now I'm collecting them. We have a big family to give all these slippers to. Yeah, and we have an umbrella as well. I think there's even more stuff in this one. I just had a cheeky look just before we... Oh my God. Ugh. That's quite high. Yeah, we've got more umbrellas. There's one each, Ben. Now, which... I know the size doesn't matter, but which one are you going for? The large one or the small one?
Oh, I want the big one with the big black handle, please, David.
You can't put that in the video.
You watch me.
That's quite a nice umbrella, actually. It's got a soft touch at the bottom. Very nice. And then also, oh my God, this is so hard to get into. I am not joking when I do this as well, guys. Okay, so also in here, we've got some binoculars.
Oh my gosh, they're tiny.
They're so small. They're
They're
quite
the
compact.
smallest binoculars I've ever seen in my life.
I can actually see people walking along Sydney Harbour right now.
Well, it doesn't matter about the size, it just matters how much they magnify, I guess.
Yes, perfect to spy on people. And also we have some tote bags in here. I'm not sure, do we get to keep these or are these just for use on board?
I don't know, but if it's not strapped down, David, you know what I say?
It's coming home with us. And then there's some drawer space in here and a really tiny little teeny tiny safe. Now, celebrity ships tend to have like secret storage everywhere. Is that it? Have I missed anything?
I think that's it, yeah. So it's next up is the bathroom.
Cool. So now this bathroom's really unusual. First of all, it's very dark again. I don't know if we've just got an issue with lights in this cabin or if it is genuinely that dark all the time because that is pitch black in there almost.
It gets brighter when you open up the window. Do you want to go and see the window, David? Should we go have a look?
It's a bit weird, guys.
Let's move around. Let's move around, guys. You'll see what we mean. So there's a window.
I don't know how I feel about this. You know I don't like cabins or hotel rooms where you can see into the bathrooms. I don't get the point of it. This is a full-on window. It kind of reminds me of when we went to Amsterdam and you had to put some money in a slot to see through a window.
Oh, David, you can't talk about that.
So it's almost like, you know, you can sort of watch, but your money runs out and you need to put some more money in and the blinds closed because you've run out of euros.
Has anybody got any dollars, guys? We need some dollars.
Or I feel like you're an investigation and I'm looking at a TV screen. It's really bizarre, or almost like I'm looking into the Big Brother house. Really odd. I guess it adds more light into the room, but I really don't get it.
Very strange. But you know what? It's not that offensive. I mean, we can complain about things, but that isn't that much to complain about.
I mean, it's not that offensive until you see what I'm doing in here. Then it might be offensive. Anyway, it's a big bathroom space. It's got a weird bath as well. It's like the strangest bath. I'm gonna say I'm not inclined to bathe in there. I don't feel like I really want to get in there because it's like an odd low bath, almost like one of the baby baths that you see, you know, like to bathe like little kids in and stuff.
Well, at least there's conditioner, but it is the retreat stuff, so no lovely designer stuff. But you know what? I've smelt it and it does smell really lovely.
Shall I have a squirt? Let's have a go. Yeah, it's quite nice actually.
It's very nice. I think it's the stuff from the spa, but it's not the designer stuff you see on some cruise ships. But you know what? It's a nice little bathroom. It's quite large. There's a separate toilet cubicle as well, which has got some glass in there.
Yeah, again, even through the glass, like you're still going to see into that cubicle. Can hotels please stop doing this? I don't want glass doors into my toilet. Anyway, I'm just going to wipe this off, and it's also a great opportunity to test the towels. Oh dear.
I know. Royal Caribbean Group towels, David. It's the same company as Royal Caribbean, so they're not going to be great.
Oh, rough as a dingo's backside. Honest to God. Is dingo even a thing?
It is. Dingoes are Australian.
There we go.
You've also got a little seating area as well in that corner with a little pull-out chair. Sorry, we've stuffed all of our luggage in here.
And this cabin comes complete with suitcases in the middle. This is where we hide our cab stuff when we're filming the cabin tour. But it's a nice, big, spacious bathroom. Wish it was a proper bath, and also wish that it had better lighting.
Yeah, so that bathroom isn't that bad really. It's just a little bit dark. I don't know if it's coming across on camera. Even with the window open, it's quite dark in there, but it's very large, which I do appreciate. So we can't mourn that much, guys. Definitely not the most impressive suite we've stayed in. This is a full suite, so not a junior suite, but it looks a lot more like the junior suites, say on Royal Caribbean, that sort of size. But you know what? It's perfect. It's still very large. On here, you've got a little touch screen as well, where you can control control things like the shades, the temperature and the lights as well. So that's all touchscreen as well. You can also use your smartphone as well to control things in your room as well. Now, totally recommend downloading the smart app, the Celebrity Cruises app. Really fantastic. Some of the best in the business along with Royal Caribbean. They're the same company if you didn't know. So the app's fantastic. You can look at menus, you can look at what's on the ship and book things as well. Look at shore excursions, your bill, just about everything on the phone. So make sure you do download that phone app because it's an essential thing to have on a celebrity cruise. Coming into the main room, like I said, a really spacious and very bright area, this part of the room. It's very bright because of those really big windows in the back there. Now, they are very impressive. Really like the feel of the cabins as well because they do look quite fresh and modern. Really nice artwork. A massive bed as well, which does separate into twin beds, so 2 beds if you want it. But we've got it in the big, massive, I think it's almost a king bed because it's huge. You've got bedside cabinets on either side. On this side, David's side, it is a little bit smaller and there are no plug sockets. But on my side, on this side, you've got a phone, a larger cabinet, 2 USB and a North American outlet, which is really good. We always recommend bringing some really long cables as well because we'll be able to plug in a cable there for David under the bed onto his side just so he can charge his phone and stuff, which will be really nice. Really nice lighting as well. You've got that window which we've just seen. Should I do the bed test? Let's do it. Oh gosh, there wasn't much bounce back on that, David. She's quite a firm one, which is good because I do like a firm bed. Oh, that is very firm. That's nice. I don't like the big squishy ones where you sort of fall in like a marshmallow.
Oh, excuse me. Did everybody just catch that?
What?
Crocs on the bed.
Well, this is what this lining thing's for. Look, I'm being very sensible. Right, I'm going to get off. But yeah, really nice, guys. This space is really lovely. And like I said, not the biggest or most impressive cabin we've been in, but no complaints because we don't need anything bigger. And it's more about the food and the services outside of the cabin that are more important to me.
I think you just gave us a wonky thing there.
I know it's wonky. Let's see. Oh, she
there
does
you
move there. Oh, look, she's versatile. She can bend in different directions. There we go. Nice and straight, just like it should be. Unlike me and you.
And me and you? Do you mean me?
Straight.
Oh, I thought you were talking to the audience. I thought you were doing a generalisation.
Oh my God. Oh, what's over at your side, David?
So we've got a little desk area. This looks like it slots in, does it?
Oh, it pulls out. Oh yes, look at that.
See, the eagle-eyed among you.
Fancy.
So we've got an extendable desk, mirror, so that kind of is your full-length mirror as well, so you have to slide it away to get the full-length effect. Nice and bright though. I know we were talking about how dark it is over there, but this area is really nice. We've seen this on a lot of celebrity cruises. I don't like it because we struggle having our adapters and chargers that don't fit in here. So in here is all your charging points. It looks very nice and neat, but like I said, because we have big chunky adapters, sometimes they don't fit in here. But anyway.
My Apple one won't fit in there because it's too big.
Yeah, your Apple one's like the size of a brick. It just doesn't fit in. In here, we've got a European 220 volt outlet plus 2 multi-adapters that are at 110. They look like they fit the US, the UK and European, the various ones, and then 2 USB. Lots and lots of literature, lots of things to see. One thing I really appreciate actually is the fact that I know it's a lot of literature, but it's very clear about what's going on in the suite, what's included, what's not included, everything like that. It's all given to you in this really nice binder.
Totally agree. Now, we've complained about this a few times on some of the recent suites we stayed in first class experiences, not quite knowing exactly what's included. Celebrity are doing it fantastically, guys. Seriously, there is a layout of every single thing that's going on, what's included, the times of everything, all of the special events that we've been invited to, which is really cool. They've got some special events up in the retreat lounge. We've also just met our lovely butler, Gazelle, and she's from the Kingdom of Morocco. Oh my gosh, was she lovely. We've had a few butlers on cruise ships before who didn't quite seem like they wanted to do their job to the full. She was like, don't you dare do anything. You've paid for it. I'm going to get you everything whenever you need it. And we feel a bit guilty about that because we're very British like that. We don't like asking for things. She was like, tell me what you want in your fridge. I'll put it in there. Don't you dare go up and get it yourself. There's no carrying. You've got to go get me to do it. Anything you need, excursions, bookings, anything you want to do on the ship, let me know and I'll organise it. Absolutely superb. That is how you do it. Now, I thought Celebrity got rid of their butlers. I think they did for a few months, and I think there was a bit of a backlash, and I'm glad they're back because people like Gazelle are absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, you can even request them to unpack for you if you wanted to do that.
Oh my gosh, that's too far.
What do you guys think? Would you want somebody to unpack your case for you? I don't think I would. Let us know in the comment section what you think about that. Yeah, so Ben just touched on it. We have a stocked minibar, which everything is included in here. So there's a couple of beers, some waters, the posh Evian water and some sodas. And yeah, we've requested to change the sodas in there to the ones that we like, which she was more than happy to do. You also get bottled water and they'll replenish that every day. Nice ice bucket, just really lovely. And then tons and tons of storage, lots and lots of storage down here. It is a great cabin for, it just seems to be perfect, almost perfect for everything. TV is huge. Now, this looks very familiar. If you've been on Royal Caribbean, it's the same system. You can do everything on here. Look at your bill, look at what's going on, all that stuff. But the best thing is, because we're in a suite, all the video on demand content is included, which is great. So there's loads and loads of TV shows and movies on here for us to watch. And the best thing is...
Or does it swivel?
I've done this off camera just in case. I don't want to pull it off the wall.
Oh, did you?
I didn't want to pull it off the wall on camera.
Oh, that's some impressive swivelage, David.
That is a smooth swivel.
Beautiful.
Fabulous.
Oh, gosh, don't do it too hard. I think it flashed there a little bit, David. So with every suite as well, you get a bottle of champers or a bottle of sparkling wine, which is a really nice touch as well. We do like that.
Australian sparkling wine, Ben.
Oh, lovely. How nice indeed. And then we've got this large sofa area, which also combines to an extra bed as well. So this will pull out to an extra bed, which is nice. Then you've got this little thingamabob. I don't know what it is. What the hell is that? Oh, I think it's got a lid. Oh, it's got storage in there. Very strange, but yeah, I don't know what you do with that. Maybe put your feet up on it and a nice little pillow. But yeah, a really big couch in front of the TV. Like we said, nice big windows. Very strange. You've got some electrical stuff hanging from the roof there. We might need to check on that. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be hanging down there like that. But David, do you want to go show the lovely folks our nice big balcony with legitimately the most incredible view? I think we've just started sailing away.
Are we moving?
Yeah, we are. We're getting closer to the Sydney Opera House. Let's go, quick.
I was just about to say, the Sydney Opera House is moving.
Let's go have a look.
Oh my gosh, goodbye Sydney! I'm not excited to see you go, I'm just excited for the cruise. Wow, guys, we're off 10 nights on this ship, really excited. But what a sail away this is. Sailing past the iconic Sydney Opera House. We can sit here and do it in our beautiful chairs. I have to say, these are the most fancy chairs I've seen on a cruise ship balcony in a long time. They're extremely comfortable as well. I really like them.
It's a large balcony, isn't it?
It's really spacious, and just a little touch like adding this little plant really makes a big difference to it. It feels a little bit more premium, feels a little bit less like a cruise ship and more like a hotel balcony, but it's absolutely huge out here. Really lovely balcony to watch that incredible view sail away with.
Oh my gosh, we are getting very close to the Sydney Opera House, but how amazing is this sail away? We're leaving very early actually at 4:30, so 4:30 in the afternoon. So it's quite an early sail away. We've got a sea day tomorrow, then we're in Brisbane, where we're going to take you as well on an amazing shore excursion. We're going to the most famous zoo in the world, basically, Australia Zoo. So if you know Steve Irwin and his family, the Australian family, unfortunately the guy who got killed by a stingray, we're going to his family zoo, which we're really excited about. But yeah, this is going to be an adventure and a half. Some of the ports we're going to visit are absolutely incredible. And what a cabin to do it. I'm really impressed with the cabin, guys. Like I said, not the most impressive we've seen, but I'm still impressed nonetheless. I do like the fact it's got huge windows with big views out, because that's the most important thing, isn't it? I can see us spending a lot of time here on this balcony. I'm just so excited to get started. It's been a really nice day so far. I'm very pleased to be on here in the suite experience so far. Very good indeed.
Oh Ben, let's go and get the good stuff and toast to this sail away. I got a bottle of the good stuff to toast to this sail away.
Oh, treating ourselves, David.
Evian. This is posh water, this one, you know.
It really is.
So should we have a little toasticles? Goodbye Sydney Opera House. Goodbye Sydney. Cheers, guys.
Where's mine?
Delicious. Yeah, here's yours.
Oh, come on, David. Are you serious? Australian natural water, not even in a glass. A glass? That was very posh of me. Glass. I'm common. Who am I trying to kid? Anyway, let's have a little swiv, shall we, guys? Cheers to you as well. I'm not drinking anyway. I packed in drink about 6 months ago while I'm on my weight loss journey. Wow. This is going to be an amazing sail away. I definitely think we should go upstairs to get a full view, because I don't think we're going to see the bridge from our perspective. So we'll head up after a drink. Cheers. Thanks for joining us. Honestly, I hadn't even noticed we'd started moving, guys. This ship is very stable indeed and doesn't make any noise, which is lovely. But yeah, I'm really happy to be on this ship. It is one that we're really enjoying, and lately on our last few cruises, Celebrity has been coming out top in terms of food and service, especially compared to a lot of other cruise lines who shall not be named that are making lots of cuts. We've seen an impressive amount of good things on Celebrity, so we're really hoping to see the same on this cruise as well. So fingers crossed, we found a cruise line that is pretty bang on and good value for money.
Holy moly, what a spectacular sailaway. I mean, we've been looking at this bridge for the last couple of days and it is amazing to see, but this is the closest we have seen it. And it's amazing to get a different angle of this bridge, like literally almost in touching distance from it. I mean, I know we're not in touching distance, but it feels like I can actually touch it. We're that close. Such a beautiful piece of engineering, amazing.
Yeah, I've got to say, I've seen sailaways on videos and things like that from Sydney, but it is one of those iconic sailaways you definitely have to experience for yourself. And we are so incredibly lucky to be experiencing it on a lovely day as well. Oh my gosh, our time in Sydney has been wonderful. I've really enjoyed it. I mean, just look at this. We've got the iconic city skyline in the background, the amazing bridge, the Sydney Opera House all in front of us. It really is a cool sailaway, guys. This is absolutely awesome. And it's been years in the making. We've wanted to do this for a very, very long time. So to be able to fulfill one of our dreams to do this, it's a pretty cool moment. Wow, this is just awesome.
This is absolutely stunning. I didn't expect this landscape. It's incredible. We can see the city in the distance and then these dramatic cliffs in the forefront, and it's absolutely gorgeous. We were just chatting to a lovely couple who were saying that it's quite nice to leave this early because we get an amazing sail away. Usually cruises leave quite late, but with this one, we're leaving quite early. So we're getting a really gorgeous sail away. And yeah, everyone's been so lovely on this trip so far. We've met so many subscribers on this cruise in particular, but actually on all of our cruises while we've been down here and in Sydney, in Melbourne as well. We met a lovely couple at the theatre the other night in Sydney. It's just been crazy to think how many people watch us so far from home, and I can't quite get my head around the fact that we are this far from our home and you lovely people are watching our content and supporting us. It really is quite special. We had a quick meet and greet in Sydney as well, where we got to meet some of you lovely subscribers, which was fabulous. And just every single person has been so lovely, and everyone's saying welcome to Australia. And you guys are the most passionate people about your homes, about Australia and your cities. Everybody's nagging us to move here. It's crazy. It's just been such a lovely experience, and we've never felt so welcome before in our life. Honestly, been incredible, and thank you so much everybody for watching, and everybody who's came to say hello. Thank you so much.
So before we get ready for dinner, let's tell you a few things that are included with this sweet experience. So first of all, we've got the premium all-inclusive package thingamabob. So basically we get all of the premium drinks. So all of the drinks up to $20 per drink, which is really fantastic. So an unlimited amount of them with all things like all of the soft drinks and bottles of water and all of that jazz. We also get the premium Wi-Fi package. So we get one premium streaming Wi-Fi package each, which is really good. And that's the fast one, which is fantastic as well. So they're two big things that we get included in our cruise. And you know what? Adding that into the price, which we'll tell you a little bit later on, it is really good value for money because we're getting a basic all-inclusive package here in a suite, which is really nice as well. Could do with a nap, David, now. It's been a long few days, not complaining. It's been fabulous, but my gosh, we've walked blooming miles. 42 miles, I think, in 6 days we've done. Walking, which is nuts, isn't it?
Yeah, crazy.
Okay, so we're going to go up and use the retreat sun deck because the weather is absolutely gorgeous outside. So let's go for a little swim, maybe a bit of hot tubbage and all of that. One of the greatest things about being in a suite is having that private area. It isn't on all cruise ships, but it is on this one. And it is fantastic how they have a pool and a hot tub because it's often very much quieter than the rest of the ship, which can be very busy. So you'll never have a problem finding a sunbed or anything. So let's head up. We're all changed. Oh my gosh, guys, just climbed like 16 pairs of stairs. Now, one big negative about this cruise in this suite area is that our cabin is miles away from the suite only area, which is a little bit crazy. So it's about a 5-minute walk and about 4 decks. But one thing that's really nice is that it's absolutely dead up here. It is so quiet. So we've got the whole place to ourselves, which is really lovely. But yeah, it's a little bit of a walk. It isn't really a ship within a ship concept because the restaurant Luminae is on deck 12. We're on deck 11 at the other side of the ship. Then this is on deck 16, I think. And then the lounge is on deck 15, so it's all a bit separated that way. Not the end of the world, but some ships do it a little bit better. Like the Haven, it's all in one location usually. So yeah, we're going to chill out now, especially after that walk up. But what a beautiful sunset. Also, it's formal night tonight as well, so everybody's all dressed up. And we have to say that the lounge is so busy tonight. It is absolutely rammed. So the private suite lounge. This is the problem when you have too many suites on a ship. It's something that we've definitely noticed on this one, and it does happen on another few cruise lines that we've been on, is that that because there are so many suites and so many people in those suites, doesn't feel very exclusive, if you know what I mean. So you're not getting all of the benefits of a quieter place and a quieter place to relax. It's just one of those things, and one thing to keep in mind on these big ships. It's something you get same on Royal Caribbean ships and the same in the Haven as well that we experienced. There's so many cabins, so many suite cabins, that it doesn't feel as exclusive. Now, we were on Princess a few weeks ago. Make sure you watch those videos where we were in the suites as well. And one benefit about that, and Disney Cruise Line as well, is that there wasn't as many concierge suite cabins. So it means that it was a lot more exclusive. Now, whilst they might not have all of the bells and whistles of this sort of ship with all of these lovely outdoor areas and lounges and things, it felt a lot more exclusive. But guys, can't complain, can I? We're here all alone. Beautiful sunset. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, so no complaints right now.
Oh my gosh, this is absolute perfection. This is our favourite thing to do at this time of day, particularly sunset, is come to the hot tub, because as Ben probably said, it's a lot quieter. You get the whole place to yourself. Let's fingers crossed they're hot, Ben. Oh, lovely. Nice and warm. Delicious. Oh, trying not to fall in, trying to get in very gracefully. Oh, I'm just a head. I'm a floating head. Go on then, pop the bubbles. Just move over slightly. That jet was right in a position. And that is absolutely lovely. Now, we had a little sneaky peek outside earlier as we walked in, and the main pool was also nice and quiet because it's formal night, like Ben said. We don't want to do formal night, guys. We just want to chill. We want to relax. These are the bubbles that we want, not the champagne.
Oh, this is lovely. Now, what I have noticed as well, guys, which we noticed on some of the cruise lines, no crew coming around offering drinks or anything the times we've been up here anyway. So that's a little bit disappointing. It's something we have seen on some of the cruise lines where you're not left alone for 2 seconds and being offered drinks. So it does look like you have to go to the bar yourself. Now, I know, hashtag first world problems. We're just giving all the information, guys. Not really a complaint because we don't even want to drink. It's just something that we're noticing. It's just a little observation. And because there's nobody else up here, there are crew around. We just haven't been offered anything. So just one of those things. So you're paying a lot of money for this. So we just want to be as transparent and as honest as possible and say exactly what you get and what you don't get. But right now, I am blooming happy. This is gorgeous. Nice warm hot tub. Beautiful, lovely seas and the sunset and nobody else around. Gorgeous, my idea of perfection right now. Oh, so we're finished now, guys. That was absolutely lovely. We're just taking a walk around the ship now, and it's absolutely dead. That's one thing that I've noticed on this cruise, is that the pools and hot tubs are very quiet, even though the ship is busy. But isn't it beautiful? It's got some beautiful pool areas on this type of ship. We really do love this type of ship. The solarium was very quiet. This outdoor area is quiet, and it all lights up on a night, and it looks very, very pretty indeed. Anyway, back to normal programming now. We're going to go get changed and carry on with our adventure.
The next day.
Good morning, everybody. We've skipped to the Brisbane day, so our first day in a port today, and we've ordered some room service breakfast in suite dining with the enhanced menu if you're in a suite. Now, a few little problems. It was very quick to come, which was really, really good, but it's missing half our order, which is a bit crazy. So we ordered a lovely omelette with some hash browns, which just came, a little fruit plate, which looks very nice, and some banana pancakes. The banana pancakes is missing the whipped cream, but what's came is the cream cheese, which was for our bagel, which hasn't arrived, which is a bit of a shame. You'd expect them to get it right, the order right, but hey, most importantly, guys, we've got the blonde coffee, which is great. And they had some dairy-free milks as well, because I can't really drink milk. Some lactose intolerant. Oh my gosh, that smells absolutely delicious. It looks quite strong as well, which I'm very happy about. Pass the milk, please, David. Oh Jesus, that's a big piece of milk, isn't it? Maybe they've been milking lots of tofu on the ship. Right, let's have a try. That's a bit silly, isn't it? Come on, guys. That is not good. Just won't go in. It's not my bad pouring skills. I'm a good pourer, guys.
But they have pourers because they put the maple syrup in a pourer.
All over the blooming carpet now. This sucks, doesn't it? Now, just to say, we slept really well. The bed is very comfortable. It's nice and firm, which I like as well. So far, finding the cabin very comfortable indeed, really. Very bright, though. The curtains are not really blackout blinds. Because we're in the summer down here in the south, it gets light very early. So at 4:30, it was like the surface of the sun. I'm going to need this to wake me up because I was awake at 4:30 because of that. So let's have a little try. Oh, that's very good. That is very, very good coffee, especially with it being so bad last week on Princess Cruises. That is lovely. Anyway, went for an omelette. You can customize it to your heart's content. I went for sausage. Yes, sausage in an omelette with some tomatoes and some onion as well. So let's have a little try. That's really well seasoned. Really good, guys. Really tasty. Still hot as well. our lovely butler brought it to us very quickly, so I don't know who's made the mistake, the butler or room service, because the room service attendant on the phone did read back the menu, our order twice, just to make sure we got it right, but hey, it's not the end of the world. We don't complain about little things like that. Anyway, let's have a try this. Oh
my gosh, are you destroying the joint?
I think I just got a bit of hash brown in my coffee, which sucks. Oh well. More tastiness, I guess, for me.
Extra crunch.
Feels very crunchy. Talking about crunchy, this looks like it's going to be a nice crunchy hash brown. Me and David are going to share this, by the way, because David doesn't have a savoury course now.
Oh my gosh, I can hear that crunch all the way from over here.
Oh yeah.
Are you having a moment there, Ben?
Oh, slap me with a farmer and call me a cornflake, because that is very, very nice. Very crunchy, very delicious, so tasty. Nice and oniony and potatoey. Very good. Then you've got this little side salad thing on the side. I don't know what that is. But yeah, very good indeed. Very happy with that. Mostly happy with my coffee and super excited for today, guys, as well. We've got an amazing port adventure coming up and we're taking you with us. So, David, what have you got for your... do you want to try some of the pancakes? They look very lovely indeed. Morning, David.
Good morning, guys. Do you know what? Screw the pancakes. I need this first. I need the nectar of the gods.
I thought you were going to pour it over your pancakes there.
That would be an interesting idea.
Coffee pancakes.
You nearly did when you were doing that with your coffee.
I mean, seriously.
Right, ask me again now I'm awake. Good morning.
Good morning,
guys.
How are you doing?
I went for the banana pancakes. They look amazing. Look at the size of them. Nice, big, huge pancakes. I can even see the fresh bananas in there. I'm gonna pour some maple syrup on here.
Oh, you go, girl. Get that on there.
I wonder if it's proper maple syrup or Australian maple syrup. Who knows? They look excellent. Let's try them, shall we? Woo! Look at just look at them guys though.
They've got some girth on them.
They are huge.
I mean, David, they look a bit radioactively yellow though.
Yeah, I wonder what they've put in them.
So just show me again.
That's bright yellow.
Bright yellow inside. They sound crunchy too.
Yeah, they're very dry. They're not the best pancakes I've had. I think they look great, but they've more got the texture of a muffin than a pancake. Like, it's quite dry in the middle. It's like muffin textured. Maybe I just need to douse it in even more maple syrup. Oh, there is him. They're not the best, I have to admit, but they look the most impressive. And we also got a fruit platte on the side as well.
Now, one thing this cabin is missing that I've noticed is somewhere to eat, because there are no tables anywhere, outside or inside. Both the tables are floor tables, so they're about 30 centimeters off the floor. Same with the table out on the balcony as well, so there's absolutely no place to eat, which really sucks a little bit, guys. That's something we expect in a suite, especially with the enhanced room service menu, because the room service menu is better than the rest of the normal cabin, so you get a better menu with some really nice foods on there that we're going to try throughout our cruise, but there's nowhere to eat it, so we've got to sit on the floor. Now, we don't mind that, but some people are not going to want to sit on the floor and eat like a picnic, are they? Hey, it is what it is, but yeah, I've got to say this is very nice indeed. Anyway, we're going to finish this, get ready, apply lots of sunscreen because it's very hot here in Brisbane today, and then we're going to take you off the ship. I'm really excited. Cheers. That's it. Already excited to go, guys. All suntan lotioned up for this hot day. Let's head off on our adventure here in Brisbane. Let's go, David. So David's the responsible one, if you haven't noticed. He's the one who grabs all of the stuff that we actually need. I usually do all the planning. David does the implementing, don't you, David?
Mm-hmm. I certainly do, and I think I've got everything, like Ben said, water, sun lotion, cruise cards, money, but the cruise tickets as well for our excursion, because we booked this one through the cruise line, so let's go.
Now, we booked a shore excursion with Celebrity just because where we're going, Australia Zoo, one of the most famous zoos in the world, is quite far from the port. I think it's over an hour away. So we want to make sure we get back to the ship in time. So for safety reasons, we did that as well. Plus, because we're in a suite, we don't have to meet in the main area, which is the main theatre. We get to go to our own lounge in the Eden venue, which is really cool, which is going to be quieter. There's going to be coffee and pastries. And then we get escorted to our tour, which is really good. So that's a nice benefit. I don't think we've seen that really on any other cruise line. So let's go to Eden and meet. Yeah, so here where we meet, we have the Eden Cafe. So like I said, you can grab some coffee, some snacks. The food here looks absolutely fantastic. So there's loads of breakfast sandwiches, some sweet treats, things like yogurt and fruit as well as that coffee station and juice station. So it's really good. We can just chill out in here until we're cold. It's much more civilized. Like I said, I think this is a really nice perk that I haven't seen really on any other cruise line. So it starts off the day a little bit less chaotic. And then soon we're going to be escorted down to the ship. We've been given stickers to put on us so we know which group we're in group 24, and then we're going to head off. So excited.
So keeping on theme with today's tour, I got myself a bear claw. You could call it a koala bear claw.
Oh, they're not bears though, David.
I'm just kidding, guys. Don't go at me in the comments. We know they're not really bears. We've made that mistake on a previous video. Let's see what's inside this bear, shall we? Oh my God. Bananas, chocolate, almonds. Yum. Oh my God, this bear's delicious.
Nothing like a second breakfast, eh, David?
Well, I didn't get my muffin, so, you know.
So off we go, being escorted by one of the butlers to the deck, to the dock, to the deck. Oh my gosh, guys, we're going through that freaky, weird room again. It's very strange. It's gone all red now today, but yeah, it's a bit funky. Certainly wakes you up in the morning.
That felt very easy. One of the things we don't like about doing ship shore excursions is that you sometimes feel like sheep being herded in a massive crowd. This so far has been very nice and very quiet. I'm hoping to see all the animals. Oh my gosh, I forgot the name.
Kangaroos.
Oh my God.
Wallabies,
What the heck is wrong with me?
Tasmanian devils.
Oh yeah, Tasmanian devils, koalas. We came all this way, we've been here months and we still haven't seen a bloody kangaroo.
Dingoes.
Were you calling a dingo?
So yes, welcome to Australia Zoo. So that was about an hour and a half journey. Our guide on the bus, my gosh, not very good, guys. She could barely speak a word of English and she was just reading from Wikipedia. You would expect more. We paid about $350 for the pair of us to come on this tour, so it is expensive. It's only about $40 or $50 to get into the zoo if you were to do it directly. We just did it because it was such a long journey just to be safe. But yeah, we would have expected a slightly better guide. But hey, we're here and it looks absolutely beautiful. As soon as you come in, you're greeted by some very big Komodo dragons, and we saw some otters as well, which were super pretty and beautiful. They were like making lots of noise, squealing at us. And then we came across some giant tortoises as well, which is very cool. First impressions are really good. The park is really, really well kept. It's really beautiful. Very quiet as well, and we're very lucky with the weather. Partly sunny skies, barely any humidity, nice and warm, but perfect. Wow, really looking forward to exploring today.
Welcome to Australia Zoo! They said beware of the crocs. This really feels like I'm in Florida, doesn't it? The weather feels quite Floridian, all the trees, everything like that. I almost feel like I'm in maybe Animal Kingdom or something. I feel like this feels most like the USA out of everywhere we've been already. Yeah, definitely feels like Florida. Even smells like Florida as well. Guys, that is the cutest thing I've ever seen. The koalas are adorable. He's just having a sleep and he had a little bit of an itch. He did a little yawn and went back to sleep. Oh my gosh, they are the cutest thing I've ever seen. I've never ever seen a koala before, and this is the first time I've ever seen one. Amazing. Oh my gosh. I could sit here all day and just watch them, honestly. They are so cute. Can we take one home, Ben?
Yes, please.
Check this out. Rainbow ice cream. I asked what flavour it was and she said rainbow. So I'm literally gonna see what the rainbow tastes like.
Taste the rainbow, registered trademark, Skittles.
Thank you, legal team. It just tastes like vanilla, but it's even more fabulous because it's like a rainbow. It's the pride of ice creams. Really delicious vanilla ice cream though. That is the funnest ice cream I've ever seen.
Yeah, we stopped for a little break, guys. It's getting very warm now, and we saw the ice cream place and we couldn't resist. Anyway, you know me, we're not here for a long time, we're here for a gay time. I had to do it, guys. Went for something called a golden gay time. Yes, you heard me right. Fit for a queen like me. Let's have a little try, shall we?
I have to say, Australia, your ice creams are the gayest we've known.
Jumping kangaroos. That is literally delicious. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like vanilla ice cream in the inside, and then kind of, what's that? What's the crunchy texture inside? What's that called again?
Honeycomb?
Honeycomb, and it's like honeycomb, and it's got like bits of biscuit on the outside, or cookie if you're in the US. Oh my gosh, that is a taste sensation and a delicious little lollipop. Very good indeed. Happy with my golden gay time, guys. That was a good choice. Cheers. Getting notes of red, green, yellow and blue. Madonna, Whitney Houston, Celine Dion. Yep, that's a good old gay time, that is.
Next stop, Elephantasia in the Asia section. Now, it was only recently that we actually spent the day with elephants, and it was absolutely amazing. You should go and check those videos out if you haven't seen them. But there's an elephant, not show, but, well, like show, presentation. There's an elephant presentation going on, so let's go and check it out. The elephants are absolutely adorable. We just watched a talk about them, giving you lots of facts and information about the elephants. It's really interesting. It brought back lots of memories because we were able to get really up close and personal with Asian elephants in Thailand. And they're just so gorgeous. I absolutely love them. I genuinely think elephants are my spirit animal. I don't know, I just think they're absolutely beautiful. And even just watching them here, I was like, oh, bringing back all the emotions of meeting and getting up close and personal with an elephant. We came down to the Africa section. We've seen lots of African animals. Beautiful giraffes and zebras. They're absolutely gorgeous, guys. This is such a beautiful park. It's super clean, really, really well landscaped. They've even got the music in the background. It really does feel like, for a second, I thought it was at Animal Kingdom, definitely.
So we've just had a spot of lunch. There's plenty of places to get food and things. It was really nice. We had a salad each. I had the chicken salad and David had the feta and beetroot salad. Very nice indeed. We're just going to walk down and say hello to a few of the little kangaroos now. Very excited. Let's do this.
Guys, check it out. There's legit kangaroos. There's one just sort of heading towards me as well. These are amazing. I didn't realise you can get so up close and personal to them. You can actually feed them as well, but we can't quite find where you get the feed from. But you can literally just hang out with them. I did not think that we would get this close to them. Incredible. They're so weird. They're so weird. They're like almost a deer, but like not quite a deer. Really, really odd looking. But this is incredible that you can get this close and have such a close animal encounter. It's amazing.
David's really scared. Bless him.
I'm really terrified he's gonna like jump up and thump me in the chest or something.
Of course he isn't.
I think I saw it on a movie once. They're so weird. They're the like freakiest animals. Imagine if this is the first animal you saw if you came to this earth. The weirdest thing ever.
To this earth, is there another one like? Wow guys, you won't believe what we just bumped into. We were just walking past one of the enclosures and heard an American accent talking about how she met a certain Steve Irwin. And yes, it was Terry, Robert and Bindi doing a little talk in one of the enclosures. Now this wasn't scheduled at all and wasn't on any of the information. It just happened they were doing a talk today. How cool is that? So we got to film them for a little bit. We only caught the end 5 minutes or so, but really fantastic to see the owners of the park and to see a couple of celebrities here. We're all a little bit starstruck now. That was really awesome seeing all three of the family. That was pretty damn cool. What a nice end to the day. Anyway, that's it for our time here in Australia Zoo. We've had a cracking time, we really have. Crikey, it's been amazing, it really has. So we're going to head back to the ship now for some dinner and more fun. Well, hello everybody. We've actually skipped to the end of our cruise to give our brutal review of what it's like to travel first class in a suite here on Celebrity Cruises. So we're about to go to dinner. We're going to go for some drinks in the lovely lounge as well, the suite lounge. So first of all, let's quickly talk about the cabin and waste no more time. Do you know what? The cabin's been really, really nice. Now, I know when we first came in, we weren't sort of blown away with how amazing it is because it does look more like a junior suite, like we said. But do you know what? It's been really, really nice. It's been super comfortable. Some things that we really like is that it's nice and cool, very spacious actually when you're actually living in here for 10 days. We absolutely love those big windows. They are so, so lovely with the views to the outside. The furniture outside is really lovely as well. And we found the bathroom to work really well. Now it does have that odd bath. I did have a bath the other day. It does work. It's just a very strange shape indeed. The products are okay. The shower head's pretty good as well. The toilet does what it's supposed to do. And after a few days, I actually really do like the window into the bathroom because it's really nice while you're brushing your teeth and things or getting ready in the morning that you can look outside whilst you're doing that. So that's quite nice. TV, all of the plug sockets, all absolutely fine. So for the cabin, I'd give it a solid 4 out of 5. The only reason it didn't get a 5 is because some of the other cabins we've stayed in at this price point are a little bit nicer. But do you know what? It's did the job of what it's supposed to do, and I'm really pretty happy with it. Absolutely blooming starving, and David's gagging for a drink. So let's go up to the lounge.
You make me sound like an alcoholic.
You're not an alcoholic. You have like 1 drink a day, David. You're on a cruise, you're on vacation. You've got to have a few drinks, right?
I'm always on a blooming cruise.
Oh well, let's go, guys.
The only complaints we have, it's very dark in here. I hope they've updated that on the newer ships. And my only other criticism was that there was no kettle or coffee machine in here. However, I asked the butler and she provided me with a kettle. So it means that we can make lovely cups of tea on an evening. So ask and you shall receive. So we do have a little kettle in here. But overall, yeah, a really good cabin. The only other downside about this cabin is its location. I will explain more in a second.
Yes, so the issue is, and it's a silly one guys, but you don't really get the ship within a ship experience just because our cabin and most of the cabins are so far away from the suite areas. So the suite lounge, the suite restaurant, the retreat outdoor area, it's literally on the other side of the ship. So it's a bit of a pain if you just want a quick drink, something like that. It's just quicker for us to go up to the buffet because it's 2 floors above us. So we haven't spent that much time in those areas just because it is so far away. No, we're not super lazy. It's a trek. It really is a trek to the other side of the ship. We like the cruise ships where, like the Haven or Norwegian, where it's basically all on your doorstep. So it's a suite within a suite area, so it's a ship within a ship. With this, with everything being on different decks as well, like even the suite areas together are not all together, so they're 3 or 4 decks apart, which is a bit silly really. So the lounge isn't next to the restaurant isn't next to the retreat sun deck. It's all very discombobulated and fractured. Not a big issue, but it's just something to bear in mind when you're picking if you want to go on a suite or not, because we haven't used those areas quite as much, like I said.
Legitimately, it's the other end of the ship and up about 15,000 steps. Slight over exaggeration, but it is quite far. And there's cabins that are even further away from the suite stuff than our cabin, so do be aware of that. But like Ben said, if I'm going out for a coffee or a quick bite, it's quicker just to go up to the buffet. I barely use the suite lounge for it, but I love this bit because you do feel fancy when you swipe your card and it goes green, and it even says, "Welcome, Mr. McDonald. We hope you had..."
No, it does not.
It's coming. It's about you. They can do that.
Oh, he's got access. Oh, David's got some warmed nuts for me. Treat myself, guys. I'm in for a treat tonight. That's just because they've got a lovely little selection of little snacks and things like that. And I've got to say the food is absolutely superb here. So they've got lots of fruit and vegetables and little meat platters and stuff. And that changes throughout the day. So in the morning, there's morning snacks. And in the evening, there's evening snacks. Anyway, the lounge is absolutely dead tonight. Now, one thing that I have noticed is that it does get very busy on here because there are quite a few suites on board. I can't remember exactly how many, but it's a good few hundred people who are in suites. So one thing we have noticed again, you do lose the exclusivity a little bit because it is so busy, but it is quite a large lounge to be fair, and those outdoor deck areas are really, really quite big as well, which is nice. The hot tub is, however, quite busy a lot of the time just because there is one of them. But I do like this little outdoor area, which is just off of the main lounge. Very nice indeed, and we've got a plate full of snacks, some drinks, and a beautiful sunset to enjoy. But yeah, a really nice little area.
Oh, this is lovely. I got one of the special cocktails that are on the menu just for the retreat. They have a big menu of drinks. Basically, all the drinks in here are included. So the beers, the wines, sparkling wines, and all the cocktails, all the soft drinks. It's a really great selection, actually. This is called a Copperhead. Let's give it a go. It's like a take on an old-fashioned, but with sherry and bitters. Well, sherry's got some kick in her. That is absolutely delicious.
Don't talk about Cruise Tips TV like that, David.
Don't you be starting rumours, Mr. Hewitt.
We love Sherry in Cruise Tips TV. She's lovely. Sorry, Sherry.
That is, well, Sherry's delicious. She's very orangey and bittery and alcoholic. There you go. But yeah, this is a lovely lounge. So let's rate the suite areas. So the lounge, the restaurant, the outdoor deck. I'd give them a 4 out of 5. They are really lovely. That sun deck is lovely, but like Ben said, it does get crowded. This lounge is really nice. I love the selection of drinks, the snacks, the service, everything. The only reason we're not giving it a 5 out of 5 is just because it does get slightly crowded, and where it is on the ship, it's just very far from your cabin, and you don't feel, what's that word, like?
Special.
You don't feel special, and you don't feel like you want to come here because it is an event to get here. It's not like you just think, oh, let's just pop into the suite for a couple of drinks. You'd go to other bars on the ship instead.
And talking about the crew as well, we have to just say how amazing the crew have been. They have been really fantastic. And our butler, Gazelle, has been wonderful. We've had a few butlers on different cruise ships now. Gosh, guys, we're so spoiled, aren't we? We sound ridiculous. Hashtag first world problems and all of that. But she has been amazing. One thing that I really like about Celebrity Cruises is that you can actually contact your butler through WhatsApp. So it's like on-demand butler. And she's fantastic. We haven't used her that much, guys, because we feel a bit guilty every time we want something. But when we have wanted something, immediately got it for us. Absolutely friendly, always available, really, really good. And all of the crew in the suite only areas, the concierge desk and everything as well. Again, we haven't had to use them much because nothing's went wrong really. Everything's went quite swimmingly well. Overall, you'll see a few problems that we've had elsewhere in our next episode. So make sure you hit the subscribe button for that because we did have some big problems. But yeah, a really nice crew. So I have to give them 5 out of 5 for sure. You can't really get any better, can you? The crew here on Celebrity. Chef's kiss, very nice indeed. Getting an appetite going. I'm going to try some of this food now, some of this cheese.
Oh, I forgot to get crackers. I'll nip back.
Oh, no.
Have some nuts instead.
I just want some warm nuts.
There you go.
Ooh, oh, they're curry-flavoured nuts. Naughty. Very nice indeed. Elements of India in my mouth. I love it.
The sunsets have been spectacular on this cruise. The whole journey, absolutely stunning. Do you know, you just can't beat it. You cannot beat it. This is the best thing about cruising is this time of the evening, and it's absolutely gorgeous outside. But dinner is calling, and so is my tummy. It is rumbling, so let's head down to the restaurant to go and grab some dinner. So we've sat down. It's nice and quiet actually this evening, so we've basically had a choice of table. It looks very, very nice in here on an evening. It's all set up very different to the lunch times, so you do feel a little bit more glamorous on an evening. Got the menu, had a look. It's not a huge menu, but it does change every evening, which is very good. And all the dishes feel a little bit more elevated than the main dining room.
And oh my gosh, just look at that sunset. It is just absolutely spectacular. One thing that I really like as well is that the ship has lots of windows. So floor to ceiling windows all around the restaurant, which is so nice. Same in the lounge as well, which is really, really appreciated. But the menu looks lovely. Got to pick now. I am absolutely famished. I haven't ate much today, so I'm really going to treat myself tonight. I've been saving myself for this lovely meal all day. So should we get picking, David? I'm really excited. Wow. I still can't get over that view. It's amazing. Oh, David, just looking at the menu actually tonight, it's not the best one. There's lots and lots of fish, guys. So from the appetizer, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different appetizers. 4 out of the 5 have fish in them, which really sucks. And then 3 of the 5 mains as well have fish in them as well, so I really don't have that much choice tonight, which is a little bit disappointing. I really wish the menus were a little bit bigger like the main dining rooms downstairs. I might actually ask if they've got something else, because basically I'm just going to have chicken and asparagus. I don't have much choice really. Oh well. Or I'll see if any of these dishes can be made without fish as well. Maybe that's an option as well. Sorry, I'm a little bit fussy like that. I just don't eat seafood.
Well, if you're a vegetarian, you have even less choice. There's only 1 starter and 1 main dish per menu for vegetarians.
Oh, yeah, that's not very good, is it? I would expect more, especially from a sweet product.
So we've actually found ourselves most evenings eating either in the buffet or one of the other main dining rooms, because them menus are much bigger and we like them. We like how the menus are the same, but then they also have a little selection that is exclusive just to that main dining room. So we've actually found ourselves not eating in here that much. We like the lunches in here. That's actually what we've came in here mostly for, is the lunch menu. Anyway, we've got an amuse-bouche, and each evening you get a different amuse-bouche. It's not on the menu, it's just whatever they bring you. And this evening it's fish. It's little cod balls with some squid ink on the side. So unfortunately Ben's not going to enjoy this. He's got himself a little bowl of fruit. Very fish heavy tonight, guys, which don't get me wrong, I love fish, so I'm in heaven, but you think there'd be a little bit more variation.
Yeah, as you'll see in an upcoming episode that we've already filmed, because we're at the end of the cruise, remember, you'll see how good the food is in the main dining rooms, especially compared to this. There's nothing wrong with the food, but it's just the lack of choice massively. Anyway, like David said, got some berries. Sort of plate full of berries. Treat yourself, guys. Nice start off. Trying to say something, I need more fruit. Very good fruit though. The fruit in Australia, next level, especially the blueberries. Very, very good indeed.
Starters have came, and I know we didn't film it, but we also got a second round of bread, guys. Not gonna lie, we like bread. It's one of our things that we just can't quit. I got the trout. It looks really pretty. Like I said, everything just feels a little bit more elevated in here. Definitely the presentation, because that looks beautiful. Trout with some fresh citrus on it. Freaking-licious. So citrusy, fresh tasting. Really, really love that. The trout tastes really smoked and lovely as well.
And what's really nice, guys, is that they are super flexible as well, because I don't eat much fish. I asked if I could have the fettuccine without the fish for a starter, and they've given me a starter portion, and it looks absolutely spectacularly beautiful, and it smells just as good as well. If you had smell-o-vision. Right, let's have a little try, get it all on there. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like I said, I'm so hungry, and that second round of bread hit the spot. Shame they don't do bread baskets. They do in the main restaurant, but here it's like they come around with a fancy basket and ask you what you want, and you always feel too guilty about asking for 25 pieces of bread. I am what I am. Wait, I'm going to try.
A bread roll, that's what you are.
Oh, guys, that is absolutely delectable. Hit me with a basketball and call me Michael Jordan. That pasta is wonderful. Oh.
So our main courses have came, and again, they look super, super well presented. I went for the curried cod. It had a very fancy name. I'm not going to even try and pronounce it. Basically, it's a lovely piece of cod with a curry sauce with a little bit of citrus on top as well, and some jasmine rice on the bottom. Let's give it a go. This is totally right up my street. I love fish and I love curry. A Thai red curried sauce with a delicious piece of cod on top. Really, really creamy, rich, really flavourful. I can taste that citrus as well. Perfectly balanced. Absolutely wonderful.
Wow, this looks absolutely spectacular. I went for the half roasted chicken. Oh my gosh, it looks and smells delicious. It's got a lovely gravy with it as well. The skin is super crispy and lovely. Let's go have a little try, shall we? Let's dig right in there. Come on, little chicken. Well, lay a little egg for me. That is absolutely lovely. Beautiful, tender chicken, really hot as well. Everything that we've had so far has came throughout the cruise very hot, very well presented, very tasty. My gosh, this is no exception. It is absolutely beautiful. Yum. Wow, another wonderful meal in Luminae, guys. I'm not going to beat around the bush here. 5 out of 5 for food. It's been fantastic. Yes, we could deduct a point for the menus not being too big, but it is a suite and there's lots of other places to go to, a sweet restaurant and lots of other places to go to. But the fact that they are so accommodating to change things that have got fish in it, it's not a problem. It really isn't. It is absolutely outstanding food in every way. Dessert was amazing. I had the chocolate pill. David had the blueberry and frozen yogurt, and it was absolutely scrum diddly umptious. Oh my God, that chocolate pill dessert. Oh, amazing. I need to have that every single day in my life. But yeah, we have to say the food's been really fantastic, guys. It really has been a step above a lot of other cruise lines. Probably the best sweet food I've had, I think, maybe, out of all of the sweets we've done over the last year or so. Very good indeed.
I am so stuffed. I do think that second round of bread did not do us justice because I am stuffed. So let's talk about value for money. Obviously, this all depends on the cost of your cruise because cruises vary in price, guys, you know. One cruise can be one price one week and a different price the next. But for us on this cruise, we paid $7,800 US. That was for both of us complete price. And that is for a 10-night cruise in this cabin. That also includes a drinks package, the premium drinks package, so the more expensive one. It also included the premium Wi-Fi for 2 devices, so 1 each, which we think is actually very good value for money when you consider everything that's included. So that comes up to $780 per night, which is one of the cheapest suites we have done this year. That's comparing it to Disney, to Princess, all the other cruise lines, which we say is very good value for money. So for us, the value for money is 5 out of 5 because thinking about everything that's included, the experience, absolutely, it is definitely worth the money. But obviously, it really does depend on how much your cruise is going to be because the prices change all the time.
Now, overall, we've had such a fantastic suite experience. We'll definitely be doing it again. We booked a suite on the brand new Celebrity XL on one of their inaugural cruises next year. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button for that. Overall, I'd give it a solid 4 out of 5. We just had a few 4s there. Almost 5 out of 5. It was almost perfect, wasn't it? But what an amazing experience we've had on board. Make sure you join us for the next few weeks as well, because we've got more content from this cruise coming, including an amazing episode all about the food on board. And we've also got one as well where things didn't go quite as planned, but we're not going to let that do anything to our sweet experience. It's been lovely. Thank you so much for watching. A huge thank you to all of our patrons as well. Because of you, we get to cruise like this and produce unbiased and honest, entertaining videos that are not sponsored by cruise lines for the most part. So we're able to give our full and honest information to help you make decisions when it comes to booking cruises and hopefully give you a little bit of entertainment as well. In return, we give you extra episodes, so full-length episodes that nobody else gets to see, early access to our videos, ad-free access to our videos, a monthly video chat, and much more. So I guess that's it till next time.
Happy cruising!